Oh, cool. So, hi everyone.
What do you think?
Oh my
Something
goodness.
like that.
Okay. So, you are watching Entertainment with Kelly, and I am your host, Kelly. Oh my goodness. So, let me get some good old. Alrighty. So, this freaking sucks. Today was a good day. You know, it still is. You're watching Entertainment with Kelly on WJZZ. Streaming on Facebook, live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms like follow, share, comment, and subscribe. So, today is like September 8th, 2022, and of course, Elizabeth has, the Queen over England, has passed away. And, she was such a beautiful woman, and my condolences to the family. And it's like when they're showing the family, of course, arrive. And I wanted to cry. I started to cry when I saw Prince Harry, the husband of Meghan Markle, um, bawling his eyes out. You know, it was just one of those things. Like, when celebrities pass away, even family members and things like that. It's like you see the family, you might see some people crying, you might see some people holding on, staying strong, trying not to cry, trying to speak to the press. I mean, this was real, like what they call people of color crying. It was, I almost cried looking at Prince Harry cry. It was just, and yeah, I'm pretty sure Prince Charles is bawling out too, But I mean, it's just one of those days where you gotta have a drink and a vape, and it's like, okay, we're not living in England and all of that stuff. Bull crap. It's just it sucks. I mean, I kind of wanted to cry. So literally on my way here, I text the producer like, hey, we got a little situation. Something was going on, like 6 Mile and Woodward, because I literally live right around the corner from the station. Like, okay, we have police and things like that. And then, of course, I was like, hey, I'm stopping at the corner store anyway. It was just one of those things where I was just like, yeah, I try to, be an optimistic person, of course, most of the time. But, it was just like she passed away at 96 years old, beautiful Queen Elizabeth, but seeing her grandchildren, because you got to think about it when you've watched the royal family with their beautiful mother, Princess Diana, who passed away. So, of course, we have these two handsome young men, these little boys, Prince Harry and Prince Charles. And, of course, they're with their father, they're with the Queen, and all of that stuff. And we kind of got a chance to watch them grow up and things like that. And this Queen and everyone. It was just like, man, it was just like, I don't know, it kind of head fucked me for sure. It's something. But, I like to look at things as if she's in a better place. But once again, the footage of Prince Harry bawling out like that, and when I say bawling out, I mean crying. It's like, oh my goodness. It's like, man, you know. So for sure, all prayers and things like that, you just send it out to the royal family and things like that. Hello, Spectacular Luigi. Hello, Arte. Yes, 96 years old is a good run. It is. When you think about it, it's like, oh man, she's had all her fun. She was probably like, take me. She was probably like that. And, but, it's like, no, it's just when I saw the footage of Prince Harry, and he was trying to cover up his face. He was in the back seat of that car. And of course, paparazzi, I mean, that was a real, like, help, a real fucking cry. Like, from the pit of his soul, like, man. And, it's just like, man. It's just, let me go on to another topic, another good old subject. But yeah, thank you guys for entering the chat as always, you know. It is so for sure like because the Queen passed away, and I'm a little sad about it. It's for sure a Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Perfect Circle day. But yeah, so you noticed I'm keeping the shades on. The Tom Fords, because literally I something crazy, like I was putting on my makeup and I got eyeliner, liquid eyeliner in this eye. So the whites of my eye, you guys probably can't see it, thank goodness, due to the quality of the video or whatever. I love it. And it's like I was almost about to tattoo my eyeball. But of course, you know how the human eyes and things like that work. So this eye, the eyeball is like the white part is kind of, I don't know, gray. If you look close, you could see like I got eyeliner in there. So it's like, oh man, you know, let me just keep my shades on. For sure. But I mean, they're Tom Ford. Like, come on. But yeah. So let me get it all together, guys. I thank you all for being patient with me. Alrighty. Alrighty. So, oh, awesome, Bushman. Bushman, if you're watching this, I want to see Little Nas X at the Fox Theater. I'll just snag you, and like I always do. Disappointed. Alright, Little Meech be preaching, man. Right. Little Meech from BMF just posted, niggas do all that hating and get round you, and be like, what's up, bruh? Little Meech is the best. I swear, I call people out, you know, I can be like, oh, you know, stars, rainbows, and sunshine. But as we all know, I walk alone. Bitches be in groups, and I'm like, what's up? Little Meech is awesome. Oh. Of a fallen angel. Let me go and see what's going on with Awesome TMZ. But before I go into Awesome TMZ, I got this news. Everfresh is great. So yeah. We have awesome Kim Kardashian, right? She said she would like to be a part of the Marvel Universe. And they have a picture of her with red hair giving... WandaVision vibes and stuff like that. And I'm like, how awesome. And, you have Megan the Stallion, who's in She-Hulk or whatever. Like, man, it's a lot of good stuff out. Just Disney Plus. And literally, so yeah. I just thought that was really awesome. Like Kim K, it's like, yeah, put me a part of the Marvel universe. That's what I say for sure. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Rest in peace. Oh, Queen Elizabeth, man. I'm down. I'm trying to act like I'm not down. I really don't, things with celebrities and people you really don't know, but at the same time it's like, okay, this is the royal family. So, but yeah, let me get into the good old other news and gossip. Harry Styles, oh my gosh. Handsome Brad Pitt, let's see. Wow. So, in other news, we have the whole thing with Wendy Williams. So last week, they showed, spotted Wendy Williams. She was out. She was looking healthy. She was walking around with a big bodyguard on her arm. And I mean, she's looking great, right? So, Wendy Williams, I'm like, man, is Wendy Williams going to come back to us on television? Wendy Williams. No, it seems like the whole thing with Wendy Williams, what is her name? Sherry Shepherd. Sherry Shepherd is taking over Wendy Williams' time slot, and she seems to be very stoked about it. And it's like, okay, cool. No issues, no beef with Sherry Shepherd, but I mean, goodness, it's like, we couldn't have gotten a finale, or like a goodbye show from Wendy or something like that. But at the same time, Sherry Shepherd is pretty cool, and um, the whole thing with Sherry Shepherd, I think she was doing like some type of show or interview with Oprah or something like that. I always encourage you all to check these things behind me and look it up behind me. You know, but yeah, you know, congratulations to Sherry Shepherd. So now we have beautiful Larson Pippen, right? And if you, of course, you don't know who that is, if the last name don't tell you, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, Larson Pippen, and she's a real housewife of Miami, I believe, and she's a friend of the Kardashians, and she's been on the Kardashian show quite a bit. Larsa Pippen. It was rumored that she was dating Marcus Jordan. Young thing, a young thing. But she said, no, I'm not dating him. Who is Marcus Jordan? Is it the son of Michael Jordan? I mean, there you go. There you go. I'm not talking about this. Oh, I want to. Oh, forget it. I'm going to talk about it. So, man allegedly pleasure himself at a Vegas magic show. Where am I getting this from? TMZ. Hello, awesome TMZ. But yeah, it's just funny. It's so freaking funny. Um, but yeah, I always encourage you all to check behind me, all of those things. So, this is something I want to talk about. Rest in peace. We remember Chadwick Bosman, right? The awesome Hollywood actor, but he's more so known for being Black Panther, right? Marvel's Black Panther, and of course he was James Brown in the Get On Up movie and things like that. We have, Chadwick Bosman, and he has passed away like years ago, right? I believe in 2020 or something like that. So his uncle, has went missing, but they found him, but he was like missing, MIA, and the family of Chadwick Bosman is like, where is he? Where did this dude go? So of course that kind of, well, it did hit media mainstream, like the uncle of Chadwick Bosman, went missing, and of course you can have wondering minds and speculators and things like that, like, oh, did some crazy fan kidnap the uncle or something like that? Like, give me something that Chadwick used to own or something like that. Who knows? But they found him. He's okay. Like, literally, he just probably went to go party and didn't want to be bothered. It's a nice little echo in here, but you know what? I think I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Ooh. Well, well, well. Okay, here we go. So remember I spoke to you guys last week about the whole thing with Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish, and ever since then, like, people had been speaking about, like, like, what's wrong with his eyes, because he's always had like dark circles or whatever, but I mean, it could be like from health problems, like lack of circulation and things like that, and people were calling him like all types of names and things like that, and Tiffany Haddish is looking like she's about to cry, but whatever, who cares? So, um, he's looking like he's about to cry, and today he finally speaks out and he's like, we won't be, we won't, these are his exact words. You can go to TMZ. We won't, as in himself and Tiffany Haddish, won't be shaken down. Like, like the whole thing is just like false, and people are just after some money. But, so let me tell you all. Last week on Thursday was the premiere of Mike Tyson on Hulu. And I'm a fan of Mike Tyson, Conor McGregor, Mike Tyson, his story. Before this documentary, of course, I've heard about his story. It's remarkable. It's the story of a God, from rags to riches and things like that. So I go home last week on Thursday, and I washed the makeup off my face, because you gotta wash the freaking makeup off. Literally, I get in bed, I go right to Hulu, and I'm like watching this whole thing with Mike Tyson, and I'm like, I'm not just going to watch it to enjoy it, like, yeah, I get to watch another Mike Tyson documentary or whatever. Because I watch anything that's Mike Tyson. I remember Mike Tyson had his own show, like Tyson or something, Mysteries on Adult Swim. And then throughout the years, HBO had documentaries on Mike Tyson. But and then he played in the movies, the one movie Hangover or whatever. So I mean, I think I'm a hardcore Mike Tyson fan, especially for me not to have really remembered too much of his fighting, because I wasn't there for half of it. I wasn't born yet, or I was like really, really young. But anyway, so I'm watching the Hulu thing with Mike Tyson, and literally I'm like, okay, let me watch and see, if I can spot out the things he didn't like about the, series or whatever. And man, don't you know, I watched the first 2 episodes because, Hulu, they, throw out a couple episodes to get you hooked, and then after that you gotta wait. You might get 2 episodes next week or whatever, however they choose to do it. So literally, I thought it was pretty good. I think we got 4 episodes or something like that. Either way, it was really good. So new episodes came out today, September 8th, 2022, on Hulu. And I mean, I just really enjoyed it. I mean, to me, so far, it's like really good. I don't want to tell it all. The one episode with the young lady telling her story, it was a lot of attention on her, but at the same time, it was good, you know? It was good. I mean, I can't wait. I'm gonna go home after this I'll probably TikTok a little, like watch a few TikToks, but I mean, I'm gonna like the second episode that was released today. I didn't really watch it. It was on playing and I was on my other phone, like, scrolling on IG and TikTok. So, it is. It is what it is. That's what I always say. It is what it is. Gosh, this tastes so freaking good. But yeah. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. It's been a long time since I've heard about these two. Now, I don't know if you all remember when LeBron James came out, made it big in the NBA, and Drake started making it big in music because he was already pretty good at acting or whatever. And, Drake and LeBron James was like just all cool, hanging out, Drake, LeBron James, Jay-Z, whatever, Kanye. So now here we are. They are at it again. Uh, LeBron James and Drake seem to be in trouble together for for stealing, I guess, the story about let's see. They were supposed to make a movie about a segregated hockey league, and now they're being sued. That's not funny. I don't want Drake and LeBron James to be sued or anything. I'm pretty sure their lawyers would be like, hey, they didn't know. They don't want to lose money like, oh, let's take someone else, idea or whatever. But the fact that those two would say, hey, let's do a movie about this segregated hockey team and hockey league, I'm sorry. And I can imagine it's LeBron bringing up the idea, like, let's do a movie about this because he's in sports, he stands for a lot of, things dealing with colored people. And I can imagine Drake like, yeah, you know what, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Let's do it. Let's make this movie about the segregated hockey league. And now they're both like, people are like, whoever is over this story or whatever, it's like, or however it's going, check behind me. They're like, hold on, you guys can't make a movie about this. Oh my gosh, I actually, no more getting eyeliner into my eye, on my eyeball. Now it's like starting to feel dry. Oh my goodness. But yeah, but those two, it's nice to hear about those two, with their collaborations. So now I'm going to go into The whole thing with Ricky Martin. So, of course, we all know Ricky Martin, and I believe I spoke about this in the past on this show or my show. By the way, my show is Entertainment with Kelly on YouTube. So, you're going to go to YouTube, to my personal YouTube channel, and you're going to type in Entertainment with Kelly. And, of course, Kelly Breyer Rose. I am Kelly Breyer Rose on IG, and the link is in the bio to all of that stuff, you know. So, like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Entertainment with Kelly. It's the whole thing. You gotta type in Entertainment with Kelly, but it's worth it. So, literally, I spoke about Ricky Martin, right? And Ricky Martin is actually known for helping people out, you know, doing a whole ton of philanthropy and things like that. And back home in Puerto Rico, helping children, you know, that have been abused, right? And so, literally, about 3 weeks ago, I want to say maybe a month ago, something about his nephew accused him of sexually assaulting him, saying, "Hey, my uncle's Ricky Martin, and he, you know, sexually assaulted me, he raped me," or whatever. Now, people are like, wait a minute, Ricky Martin is known for helping taking down people that might, you know, violate children or whatever, or anyone underage. So this is quite weird. So they went on into the investigation, and of course they saw Ricky Martin was ruled not guilty. So now Ricky Martin, I believe this news just dropped like a couple days ago, maybe on September 6th. And today is September 8th, 2022. That Ricky Martin is like, you know what? I'm suing. He's filing a $20 million lawsuit against his nephew who accused him of sexual abuse. And it's like, man, you know, do his nephew got 20 million? You know, when you grow up and your uncle is famous all the way from the early 90s to now. And by the way, I just want to say Ricky Martin, who I believe is a part of the LGBTQ community, which is awesome. Ricky Martin, you know, has been out since the 90s. So, and he's been making money since then. So, who knows? His nephew might have $20 million, because if your uncle's Ricky Martin, he has probably given you money, your mother money, or whoever money, and you were probably able to start a business or rub the same elbows he has rubbed and made the same connections at a certain age. And who knows, maybe the nephew has $20 million. Now, I understand teaching people a lesson and putting them in their place. But when I read it, I was like, do he got $20 million? But you don't never know, because Uncle Ricky probably gave him money when he was younger, like how you do when you come up, you want to give your family money and stuff like that. And so Uncle Ricky probably did, you know, who knows, the nephew probably does have 20 million bucks. Because naturally when I saw it, I was like, yeah, okay, Ricky, that's right, you know, teach him a lesson about lying, because Ricky Martin could have been like, you know what, you lied on me, I want you in jail. But Ricky, like, it's like, nope, I'm suing you for $20 million. Because Ricky Martin, you know, he's probably, if he do get $20 million, he's probably going to give it to a charity anyway, because that's what he's known for. But it was funny when I saw the story, I was just like, okay, Ricky, do he got $20 million? Does your nephew have $20 million? But I'm thinking maybe you do. If you're related to somebody who's rich in the family and they give you money and a chance to mingle and whatever, or make connections, or who knows, the little boy probably, well, not little boy, the nephew probably do get $20 million. Oh my gosh. So let's see. I think I'm going to bring it on home. And by bring it on home, I won't say the name, but there's a famous Coney Island in downtown that has been shut down due to rodent infestation. And by rodent, I mean freaking rats. And it's like, man, and it was just right there. Oh, correct. Correct. Clifford, I am looking at your IG now. But yeah, so that happened. What else? It was something else, like about weather, that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It was crazy. It was like that crazy weather you hear about on the Weather Channel. So, we're almost at the end of the show. Literally on my phone it says 8:48, and on the clock it says 8:50. So, yeah, a couple minutes off, eh? I want all of my time, darn it. Don't make me have to fight you in there. Um, so yeah. No, I will not be talking about that. So a woman from Detroit, she is suing a bank in Livonia, Michigan. They wouldn't cash her casino prize check. And she says it's because she's black, because she's African American. And now she's about to get another check. Like, I mean, how hard is it not to cash? I'm pretty sure it's probably more to the story. But let's say, okay, she went to the awesome MGM or Motor City. She won. She got her prize check, right? And of course, it's not like that movie I love with the tropics with Will Ferrell, where he said, "Here, you won. Here's your check," but he gave him the actual like big mascot check that's like 5 feet big. You know why? All you do is check the person ID. And literally, something like a casino, you can call a casino and say, "Hey, I'm a bank. I'm blah, blah, blah bank. This person is bringing me a prize check if you want to confirm that it's real." And they'll transfer you to whoever it is that you need to speak to. Like, yeah, so and so won this check, this money from us. But now she's meant to be a rich lady because she she's about to get another check from that bank in Livonia for discrimination. So it's just racks on racks on racks. you know? And it's just like, man. What can you do? United Airlines. And this is freaking awesome. It's like, okay, we're like, the future is nigh for sure. Like, everyone was like, I thought by 2020 and by 2010 or 2015, 2018, we'll see flying cars. Well, we have United Airlines to launch a 200 electric taxis, and the cost is $100 to $200 to fly to work, home, and more. So, flying taxis are being launched by United Airlines. How freaking awesome! Awesome. Uh, and it's going to cost you a whopping 100 to 200 bucks. But honestly, taking, the ride apps on certain days when there's an event and you're not even going to the event, just you want to go downtown or to Troy or Royal Oak or whatever, the fare, they'll charge you 50 bucks. And for me, where I stay, I'm kind of in the middle of it all. They'll charge you 50 bucks. So it's like, hey, why not try this thing from United Airlines, the electric taxis, flying electric taxis, flying for $100 to $200. Because literally, I've been in a pickle before downtown, hanging out, like, okay, let me get my ride home. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And it's like, this is me looking at my phone. $35, $40 just to get home. Are you serious? But it is what it is. That's a part of the game. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really stoked about that. And it's one of those things. It's like just great. It's like some cool, I don't know, Marvel movie or Disney movie. I don't know if anybody remember, like, it's a Disney movie where they go into the future. It's probably a couple of movies like that, and you see the flying cars and the cool technology and all of that stuff. I have been watching Marvel and DC and just all of that cool stuff. I've been really diving into it lately. But yeah, so now we're at the end of the show. I have like 2 more minutes. I always say it. Say your affirmations. They work. I don't care what time of the day. Look in the mirror. If you can't, just say it. Try to improve on yourself. Mind your business. And things like that. If you're not trying to be of a genuine help, and even sometimes then you want to help someone, but it's good to mind your business. But literally, I say try to get some type of physical movement in, try to say good things about yourself, all of that cool stuff. And you all have a great night. This is Entertainment with Kelly. Follow me on YouTube, Entertainment with Kelly there. Have a great night. Bye.